afternoon. I have with me Lijn and Flexso. Thank you for joining us today. We have a couple of questions in context of the HR transformation project at Lijn. First of all, I will address the Lijn man himself here. You have launched an important HR transformation project. What were the main challenges for doing this?
Well, in fact, it's a process that we already did for a couple of years now. So it's a program coming from another program. Before it was the first program was called Journey of the Employee, and now we are working on a program called Better Together. Between those two, we selected in an exercise how many challenges do we have. We had a lot of challenges. So we needed to work on the major challenges that we had at that time. And that was really that some of the things were still on paper. Some of the documents that we wanted to ask to our employees, it's a document flow. It's not digitalized flow. So we wanted to have more digitalized digitalized processes. And this is really one of the challenges that we had. A second challenge at that time, which is last year, 2 years ago, was that a lot of the employees were still missing a lot of information. The information was then sent over to a manager, and the manager said, okay, I will send it over to HR. And this is something that we had as a challenge, that it took a lot of time to have an answer. And these are the two major challenges that we had. We wanted to give more the empowerment to the people, the self-service, the self-help to the employee, that he or she can really look for the document, look for the information, and bring it really on top of his own daily basis document. The Lijn is driving people, it's really the drivers, so they did not have the possibility to do this during their working hours. They should have the possibility to do it from home. So that was really the third process problem that we had, the third challenge, that everything should be really available from home. That are the three challenges that we had.
You were supported in this journey by a partner, Flexso. What did you see as the main results out of this program?
Yeah, well, we are very happy to help the Lijn with those challenges. So we were able to introduce several solutions in the past year. So first of all, there's the core HR solution with the time and the payroll, the full gross to net payroll in the solution. In the last years, also more and more the talent processes, so the learning solution, the recruiting solution from SAP SuccessFactors, as well as everything which has to do with the ticketing tool and Central Shared Service Center. So to give people the possibility to more do employee and manager self-service, to make it available to the people. And I think Nicola can tell more about how the adoption was within the organization.
Yeah, that's a crucial one. How do they adopt it, the end users?
It's a challenging one as well, because we have 8,000 employees, and not every of the employees is really fond of digitalization. That was one of the things that we had really as a problem at the beginning. Why bring everything on a digitalized platform? Why do not do it as before? I already work with papers for 20 years. So this is really a challenge. So we did really a lot of work on the adoption. And the adoption was done with the change agents, which are the people, really the management inside of the sites. So a lot of work was done on that. The adoption was at the beginning not easy, because sometimes you have people that say, I would like to have it as before, or I'm not really working on that tool because some of the data, why do you need to have my data? Why do you need to do this? So yes, it's not easy, but with the help of change management, with the help of our own change agents in the company, we envisioned this and we worked on that as well. It is not easy.
I can imagine. And of course, the work is not done yet. So what do you see as the future plan and ambition of the Lijn?
This is really a part of the program that I'm working now. It's Better Together. It's giving the employees and the management as well more the tools that they can do it themselves. It's really something that I saw before in the first handout sessions this morning, that everything is digitalized. It's nice to have a digitalized thing, but you bring the tools as well that the people need, that the person needs. It can be digitalizing something that you just only, to give an example, change your bank account. It's something really stupid, but why before it was really, you put it on a paper, bring it to, but the bank account was changed in the meantime. So it needs to be really changing fast. So we are now working on a lot of processes, working on workflows, working on onboarding. When an employee enters the company, and we have per year approximately 1,000 new employees, so it's quite a lot of people, they need to follow the things. They need to have a document, they need to have the badge, the clothing, all the things should be there on the first day. These are the challenges that we are now working on the next years. Really onboarding, competence management, and digital workflows. Those are the three major points of the Better Together program.
Better together to make the Lijn a super top branding employer for the future, right?
It's indeed the fourth of the challenges. The fourth of the things is that to be really an employer of your choice. That once you're there, you really like to work with the Lijn, at the Lijn, with the Lijn, and that you really have the tools, have the possibilities, but being for the young people as well. That I'm not an old person, but I'm really for older people, but I say that we have a lot of young people, and the young people, they say, give me the tools, I can do it myself. Why not do that?
You tell it this enthusiastically that you want me to start working for the Lijn.
Please come over.
Thank you so much for your time today. Have a nice day.
Thank you.